Welcome everyone to Blaugrana Planet, welcome back to a new video, and today we are gonna be talking about the Ronald Koeman treatment, guys, because Pjanic, Miralem Pjanic, has decided to speak, and his words are not beautiful words to Ronald Koeman, and in fact, it's not the first time that this happens, because there have been many players in the past, and in the recent past, in the very recent past by the way, that have exposed Ronald Koeman in a very similar way. This makes me think, guys, but before I start the video, guys, let me thank OneFootball for sponsoring this channel. OneFootball is the best football app that you're going to be able to find, in which you're going to get the latest stats, the latest facts, basically everything that you need to know about the world of football, all packed in one single app, and that is the OneFootball app. So what are you waiting for, guys? Go and download it right now using the link that is in the description, and if you do use my link, you're going to be helping to support Blaugrana Planet. How cool is that? So guys, what are you waiting for? Go and download it right now. All right, so coming back to the main point of the day and of the video, there is big controversy with the words of Ronald Koeman. Basically, we have had a declaration from Miralem Pjanic upon his departure to Besiktas. We know, let's remind ourselves that Miralem Pjanic is going on loan for 1 year, and he reduced his salary, and part of the salary is going to be paid by Besiktas. Still, Football Club Barcelona is still going to be paying a part of that salary. So yeah, what I was trying to say is that Ronald Koeman apparently isn't giving a good impression in between the players. For example, upon his departure, we see what Miralem Pjanic has directed to Ronald Koeman. For an interview with Marca, Miralem Pjanic said, "Koeman has disrespected me. I would have preferred to be told things directly, but that's the way it is. It has been a very strange way of communicating. It is the first time. I don't know what happened." And in fact, guys, I think that Miralem Pjanic is on the right side, because not going too far, I don't know if you guys remember this player, but this player actually was a Football Club Barcelona player, even though he wasn't even presented, and that is Matheus Fernandes. You guys, all of them, know who he is. In fact, Matheus Fernandes said something very similar. These are the words of Matheus Fernandes upon his departure. "Koeman had something personal with me. I've only played 17 minutes, and I don't understand why. Because there were games in which I could have played, in my honest opinion." See, we're seeing matching declarations. Basically, the players don't understand why they don't get minutes. They just don't understand. And that makes me think, right? That makes me think, what is Ronald Koeman doing? How is he treating the players? Is he actually communicating with the players in a fair way? What's going on? And that is key, to be honest. In a dressing room, the communication is essential. Otherwise, look what happened with Bartomeu. He had zero communication with the dressing room, and it ended up being a disaster, right? A disaster. So we need communications, and now we have very equal declarations from players that didn't come for Ronald Koeman. Ronald Koeman, if you don't count on the players, tell them why. Tell them what they have to improve in order to become better players, in order so they can help the team in some sort of way. Don't just bully them. I wonder what other players are thinking. But without going too far, we had other declarations from other players from other teams, from their experience with Ronald Koeman. For example, in Valencia, Ronald Koeman was a coach of Valencia. And back in the day, Joaquin, which is a very, very good footballer, in fact, very nice footballer, he said, "In 5 months, he has destroyed the team, and he has little shame of not saying goodbye to the dressing room." And saying this to his face, he has proven to be a bad coach, and as a good person, he has very little. I mean, again, he's not saying things to the face. I mean, Ronald Koeman prefers to keep everything, all the words, for himself. We have other declarations from that era. Vicente Rodriguez, which is actually, he was the former captain of Valencia, a very important player in that moment. We're talking about 2008, 2009. He said, we have players, we have always played better with 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1, but Koeman came and changed it. It didn't work, but he kept going. I'm happy that he left because the treatment was regrettable. Once again, the treatment. I can understand the tactical point of sight, like he might be, I don't know, he might have another opinion, but once again, the treatment, right? So that makes me think, what is the treatment? What's going on? Basically, zero communication on the players that he doesn't like, or what's the point? Further on, we have Cañizares, who was actually one of the captains of Valencia at that time, and also where he's a TV speaker. He said this on his Valencia experience under Ronald Koeman. He said he came to restore a team that was a bit broken and broke it even more. And then later, this was on 2017, right? While he was making those declarations, Cañizares said on his time on Everton, he said, Everton has spent a lot of money signing important players, but once again, Koeman has been unable to create a new project. That's a bit worrying, guys. That's a bit worrying. We're seeing that Ronald Koeman possibly is not the best, and is not the best coach tactically in that sense, and in terms of the treatment to the players. I mean, you can love Memphis Depay, you can love Frenkie de Jong, you can love Luke de Jong, but this is Football Club Barcelona, and this is not the Netherlands national team, okay, Ronald? But we have other declarations from Deulofeu. You guys know the kid. He actually played in Watford under Ronald Koeman. Sorry, he played for Everton under Ronald Koeman. Now he was playing for Watford. And this is what he said about his time under Ronald Koeman's orders, right? I can tell you about Ronald Koeman from my personal experience, and that is very little, because I know nothing about Ronald Koeman. He provided me absolutely nothing. I wasn't happy, and I asked to leave. Basically, guys, once again, Ronald Koeman, zero communication with the players. What's going on in the dressing room right now, Football Club Barcelona? That's what makes me think. What are players like Alex Collado thinking right now? Are they gonna have any opportunities? I don't understand. Maybe he knows that he's gonna have zero opportunities, but he probably doesn't know the reason, right? I think it's very important to know the reason in order you can improve in the future, in order you can become a successful footballer. Is Ronald Koeman making us a favor, not saying anything to the players that he doesn't count on? Or are we going to still be signing players for Ronald Koeman, and he's going to be ditching other players without even telling them what's going on? Players like Riqui Puig. What is Riqui Puig going to be thinking? I mean, I know Riqui Puig is mentally strong. He wants to stay in the club. He's a real culé. He knows his time will come. Definitely not under Ronald Koeman. But once again, the argument is there, guys. Is Ronald Koeman helping us develop? I understand Ronald Koeman gave minutes to players like Gavi, like Nico Gonzalez, some minutes to Valde. He's very young. And obviously he's going to give minutes to Ansu Fati. But that's half of the pie. That's half of the players, man. There's some players he's completely bullying the players, man. And I understand Pjanic didn't fit in the squad. It was a horrible signing by Bartomeu, but there should be some respect to the players, and there should always be an intent to help the player develop and become successful, right? So it's certainly worrying, guys, what's going on in the club, and it makes me think what could happen. But the fact is that now we're getting rumors that Ronald Koeman might be renewing with Football Club Barcelona. And I'm like, what? What's going on? And you guys know I'm a big Laporta believer and I'm a big Laporta supporter. But I analyzed the situation, and I obviously read the article of the rumors of Laporta possibly renewing Ronald Koeman. And I said to myself, well, there's something that we need to analyze. Obviously, first, this renewal comes under some conditions, and one of the conditions is winning the Champions League. Okay, possibly this renewal proposal that they gave to Ronald Koeman is a motivational attempt to get this guy going and try to get the best out of Ronald Koeman in this last year. I don't know if maybe he's gonna get a third-year extension. I'm I'm certain that Xavi is going to be coming in Football Club Barcelona under Joan Laporta. I just don't know when. Maybe next year, maybe in 2 years. I wouldn't give it too much time, but that is the situation, guys, and I'm looking forward to what you guys have to say, because to be honest, it brings me to my concerns, and it brings to my attention that I have to investigate what's going on with the players, to what's going on with Ronald Koeman. Is he actually communicating properly to the whole squad, or just to certain players? Everything indicates that it's just to a certain players. I mean, with Memphis and Luke de Jong and Frenkie, he's gonna be like communication at the level maximum, right? But there's a whole team. It's a whole squad, right? It's a whole squad, and we need to improve that, right? We need to become a whole team, because imagine we have a bunch of injuries. What are we gonna do then? You're gonna play under-motivated Riqui Puig, under-motivated Alex Collado, or Ronald Koeman is gonna play himself? I don't know what the situation will be, guys, but honestly, I don't see much future of Ronald Koeman in the club. As you guys have seen, there are experiences, players butchering Ronald Koeman while they can, and that clearly exposed Ronald Koeman. So Bartomeu yet again added a patch. Joan Laporta, I believe that he kept Ronald Koeman because of economical conditions, and also he's trying to motivate Ronald Koeman, right? Because now that he's in the club, criticizing Ronald Koeman will make zero sense. Now we only have to motivate the guy to try to get the best out of him. Anyways, guys, I wanted to make this quick video, and obviously I'll be reading your comments. So guys, let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Is Koeman disrespecting the players? Is this a normal modus operandi? Do you think that Ronald Koeman is going to continue? Do you think Laporta wants to renew Ronald Koeman? Let me know all in the comments down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, remember to smash the likes button, guys. It's so important you smash that like button, because it gets the algorithm going and we grow and grow and grow. The Blaugrana Planet family goes on. So guys, also subscribe. Important you subscribe, guys. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified as soon as I release my next video. And now, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya.